What is up, guys? This is your boy Superior Simmer, and today I have some more information regarding The Sims 4. If you guys like news, updates, and discussion, please hit the sub button, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instagaming to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys click the right side of the screen or the link in the description, you guys will find a bunch of deals on The Sims 3. It's around $3, and all the expansion packs are under $10 as well. Without further ado, let's get into the bullshit. Okay, guys, so we got a new patch update, and I want to go over all the new things added. Now, keep in mind the jury is still out if this patch update is going to break mods and corrupt people's save files. Again, the tragic event of the 19th, that's what I call it now, was devastating to players' mods and save files. So far, I haven't heard anything too bad. I think I did see one simmer say they couldn't load into Creative Sim, but of course, I will monitor the situation and let you guys know ASAP if a bunch of simmers start complaining, and I'm also going to check the EA forums, but this video is strictly talking about the update. Now, Adventure Awaits is around the corner, so this patch update is preparing simmers for that expansion pack. Okay, before we get into today's patch update, there is a new event that's coming to The Sims 4. I think the event starts on September 23rd. We also do get like this small teaser. We see the sim wearing the new event rewards, like I forgot what they call them, the full body like pajama outfit, and she's hugging this new stuffed bear. I don't know what this is supposed to be. So yeah, this event is called the Forever Friends event. So originally with the events, you just had to log in and then you could just claim the rewards, but then they decided to be very extra and make it so you have to participate and do all these like weird quests. For those who have been subscribed to my channel, you guys know how I feel about events. I personally don't like them, not because I hate on free stuff, but it's just the fact that we have to jump through hoops to get it. But yeah, these are all the event rewards. So when you log in, you get this like stuffed teddy bear plushie thing, and then week 1 we get, I'm assuming that's a mirror, and then a bracelet. I think that's supposed to be like a spud, like a potato or something. I think that's like obviously a new dish. And then week 2 we get a portrait, a crop top, because you know you can't have too many crop tops in The Sims 4, am I right, guys? And then we get a pillow. Week 3, I'm assuming that might be like a nightlight or another like teddy bear, definitely on the smaller side though. We get shoes, and then we get these tights, and then week 4 we get a full body outfit. I'm not really a fan of that swatch color. I'm assuming this is a new trait, most likely for kids. And we also get this furry onesie for our child sims, and last we get the magnet collectibles. But yeah, it says embark on a journey that captures the magic. I would never send my kid into that Willow Creek secret world place. I feel like you're just being irresponsible as a parent at that point. But yeah, like I said, the event starts September 23rd to November 4th, so we have a very long time to get all these rewards. Again though, not really a fan of this, so I don't know. But yeah, comment down below if you guys are excited for this or you just don't care. Now, this patch update is for PC and Mac, but the console update won't come until the 23rd of September, and I'm assuming that's because they have to go through extra checks to get the update approved. So that's usually why console players don't get the update at the same time. And of course, guys, if you want to read this on your own, I will leave this in the link in the description. Okay, so they say what's new with the base game update. So they mentioned a playground venue. They say let the kids play, and what better place to play than a new playground venue. Going to the park is fine and all, but sometimes kids need their own space. The playground venue, on the other hand, is the perfect place to let the little ones run wild. You'll find it if visited primarily by other children and their chaperones, especially after school hours, making it the perfect place to make new friends. They said build the perfect playground. We love to see it. Share your custom playground venue builds to the gallery using the hashtag playground so fellow simmers can discover, download, and enjoy your creation. So moving on, the venue type filter in the event planning UI. So when planning any event, we now have a way for you to quickly narrow down to see only the specific venue type you're looking for in a checkbox drop down to save you from having to scroll through a long list of options. You can now filter any specific venue type, which is really good. Okay, now we also have play pretend interaction. So they said child sims can now have a very cute interaction to play pretend with either another child sim as a social interaction or as a self interaction. Play pretend as a social interaction can be accessed under the friendly activities pine menu options. Otherwise, you can click on your active child sim to access play pretend as a self interaction. Both versions of this interaction include options to play fairy tale castle, play house, play space explorer, play pirate adventure, or play island castaway, all of which are accompanied by a charming childhood imagination VVFX that are thematic to the selection. So I did play with this in game. If you do this interaction, your child sims will actually level up their creativity skill, but they don't get like a mullet from it, so it's just kind of like there. The VVF effects are cool, but again, honestly, an interaction is nothing too crazy. It is free, so it is cool to look at, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Now they said the Ikru slouch beanie color variant in Creative Sim, I could be saying that wrong, except for those days when the brightest of white is just not gelling with your outfit. Is that the word? We've now added a new Ikru color variant on the existing base game slouch beanie in Creative Sim, available for teens, young adults, and elders. So yeah, this is the new beanie. This is the color. This is kind of more of like a cream color. It looks okay, nothing crazy honestly, but it's free, so you know. Now moving on, we have some cross pack stuff. So they said a tuning update for The Sims 4 Life and Death Souls Journey. They said we readjusted gains for Souls Journey and added satisfaction point rewards for each tier completed. Honestly, when I think about it, I feel like getting satisfaction points in The Sims 4 is a little bit difficult just because the reward store does have some really cool stuff you can redeem. But I feel like it is a little bit challenging to get satisfaction points. So I kind of like that they tie that in with the Souls journey. I know that when you complete your aspirations, that adds on to the Souls journey. So it's kind of like in reverse now, which I think is really cool. Now, moving on, they have the Merfolk Occult Bassinet for The Sims 4 Island Living. So she said she smells Merfolk baby diapers in a seashell shaped bassinet. What's it look like, you ask? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Here's hoping Ocean's Lullaby Bassinet is about to be responsible for a big merfolk population boom. So this is the images for the new bassinet. Before the Life and Death release, we got the update for the tombstones, and mermaids finally got their own tombstone. Unfortunately though, it was very feminine, which makes no sense because not all mermaids are female. And I know someone's probably like rolling their eyes at me, but bro, this is what I'm talking about, man. This game is so stupid when it comes to masculine players. It's really bad. But yeah, the bassinet looks really cool. It has like kind of like this pearl on top, and then it's shaped like a seashell, and there's like a veil like behind it. So I really like that. I think the colors could have been a little bit better. Again, I'm just nitpicking, but I feel like they definitely could have added just a little bit more colors. But like the actual bassinet itself looks really good. I know some people are like hoping that like one day we'll get like a mermaid update. I think we will. It'll be very interesting to see how they like add that stuff. Now moving on, we have the memory boost features. It said the memory boost is an early access opt-in feature for The Sims 4 on PC Windows that delivers performance improvements by optimizing memory usage, reducing lag, improving frame rates, and helping prevent memory related crashes. We invite you to try it out and share your feedback as we prepare for a wider rollout. Now keep in mind, I've seen a lot of people ask this question. The memory boost mode is only for PC players. You cannot activate this on console. And again, this is one of the other reasons why I keep saying, like, if you guys really want to play life simulation games and not just Sims like Inzoi, Paralyzed, whatever, I would highly recommend you guys invest in a really good PC. Do not buy a laptop. I see so many Simmers say they're gonna buy a laptop to play Sims. Just build a desktop, guys. It's not hard. I would love to one day to make a dedicated video on how to build a PC for Sims. I literally got into PC building because I want to play Sims and other games as well. I feel like it's like a running gag that like console players just get treated like shit, and it's definitely not fair because we're all playing the same game. Doesn't matter what platform you're on, we all should be treated equally, but that's just not the case. So yeah, my heart goes out to you guys on console. It really is unfair. Now they said how to enable the memory boost. Now they said from the main menu, select the three dots to open game options, go to the other tab, find the memory boost drop down and select enabled. Your game will restart with the memory boost active. And they say note, recovery saves created while memory boost is enabled will be tagged accordingly, and at least one original recovery save without memory boost will always be preserved for fallback. You can disable memory boost at any time from the same menu. Now quickly, just some additional information with the memory boost option. If you guys do not see the memory boost option like myself, I didn't see it. I think they said that's coming September 23rd. Again, a little bit confused with that. They said to make sure you have the latest update and you're not running DX9, but you're running DX7, and also to check that you're not running any like launch arguments in the advanced launch option. So if you add like a -DX9 or -DX11, make sure that stuff is cleared. And if you want to make sure that you have memory boost enabled, you press Ctrl+Shift+C. So this is how to use your cheats, and then you type in version, press enter, and if you see the FPB in the summary line, so that's at the very end, that means your memory boost is active. So I didn't have the option. Again, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to come the 23rd. I could be wrong. Honestly, I'm confused with that. But when I did this, it did confirm that the memory boost was working. Again, this is supposed to reduce lag and improve frame rates. I would say that I noticed it a little bit, but I think players with like microwaves will benefit from this as someone with like a higher end machine like myself. So yeah, if you guys plan on using this or you already have used this, please let me know your results. Now moving on. Oh my god, it never ends, bro. It just never ends. We have another kit called the Autumn Apparel Kit. So again, we know after the Corruption Awaits expansion pack, there's going to be a bunch of kits releasing till the end of the year. This is the first of many. I will say that the fits do look kind of good. I don't know the word to use for this stuff. It's very modern but like basic. It's not doing too much, but it's very simplistic. It's clean looking. Again, guys, I've said this so many times, I don't like kits. I just don't think they're worth the money, but I know there's people out there who go crazy for kits, so I hope you're excited for this. Yeah, this is like a little preview of the kit here. So yeah. Okay, now moving on to bug fixes. So for base game, we have the Sims with the entrepreneurial trait no longer experience sudden jumps in career level. This fix will prevent the issue from occurring on any new saves. So they have the venue info icon in build mode will stop shining when there's nothing new to display. We have a Sim writing book can now resume properly after being interrupted by another Sim to socialize. Sims will no longer always sit to drink water. Interaction progress like cooking or writing will no longer start from the beginning after loading. We have last exception and sim reset no longer trigger when exiting a changing table. We have the Y bottom underscore SDX 037 jeans. For the YM bottom underscore SDX 037 jeans underscore solid pink displays proper color swatch for masculine sims. They said the duplicate swatch no longer shown for the door doubling sliding. Then the holiday menu no longer closes when switching between sims. Swatch shown for shelf wall, GF planks matches what is placed. It says dinner outdoor sign is now glowing correctly. The infant's bald eyebrow color swatches are now in order. The following shower floors no longer flicker when zooming the camera in and out. Tranquil water shower, modern grim impressions, waterfall shower, shower for stall, and it's a shower trap. Nail polish will no change color of the body, SPD18 dress shirt. Mournful Memories music box no longer has a debug name and description on all except the main swatch. It says curtains now move when using DX11. Death can no longer be avoided by scheduling an off-lot event via the calendar on another lot during the death sequence. And lastly, the YM shoes underscore ankle Oxford true black variant of the shoe no longer changes shape compared to other variants. And then we have affecting multiple packs. This says skill cheats can now be used to lower skill. Eyeglasses no longer look like sunglasses. Some wall mailbox no longer appear under miscellaneous appliances instead of trash cans and mailboxes. Summon a private bush interaction is now available for vampire and fairy child sims. Is it privy? I don't know. Some fireplaces no longer project light from fire backwards. Resolve the missing texture observed when applying YF top underscore GP12 sweater vest with some bottom assets. Texture defects are no longer observed when applying YM bottom SP56 CK001 shorts ruffles with several top assets. The undo button is no longer grayed out when using it to make changes for the occult types and casts. Now this is forget to work. It says during haul tree now are properly categories under the display category instead of the decorations miscellaneous category. Then with cats and dogs, it says pets no longer get deformed when traveling to another lot after aging up. Blue swatches for the stair underscore rel EP4 CAX frame underscore set 5 display the proper color when placed. And then when selecting gray swatches for the object sculpt wall, the proper color is placed. So this is for Island Living. The Mermaid Bassinet is now available in buy mode like other bassinet. Resolve flickering animation observed on water after the sim performs a snorkel interaction on the buoys in Solani. This is for Discovery University. It says bike pedals will now align with the sim's feet when riding the bike from this pack. Okay, so I wasn't tripping because I did notice that when my sim was riding a bike, it was really awkward. So I'm glad that's fixed. Then they said the legging crop solid yellow displays correct color swatch for males. And then the legal case files and Dr. Tyson's books of learning are now properly categorized under the clutter category instead of the sculptures category. This is for eco lifestyle. It says piercings from the eco lifestyle expansion pack now have the correct bronze and gold swatches displayed. This is for growing together. It says smooth sail diaper pale trash cans now swapped to lavish ones changing stations. Starry Eye collection banquet tables now present in the bars category instead of dining tables category. It says tenant events are no longer resolved as a failure after the property owner fixes what needs is on the tenant's lot. Unfortunately, there's still no fixes for the save corruption. I know they said that they figured out like what's like the issue, but they're still working on it. And I have seen some people upset that that wasn't on this patch update. So this is for Love Struck. They said all color tags are now applied to the canopy, dreams, and drape desires objects. This is for Life and Death. They say modern Grim Impressions bathroom sink and modern Grim Impressions sink objects can now be slotted at the top. Nail paints no longer creates a texture glitch on the t-shirts. This is for the YF tip shirt goth and the YM top EP17 shirt goth. This is child sims can now show up as ghosts when they die due to overheat and freezing. That is insane. The YM hat EP17 toque double no longer toque is a toque double no longer clips with ears if ears are extended outwards. Sims no longer clips into the bar stools when read wheel interactions perform in sitting posture. Soul's journey progression no longer grants too many points. Sims will no longer remain in ghost form after removing the ghost molecule and cast after using the undo button. Businesses and hobbies. This is paint on me wallpaper from the businesses and hobbies category now appears when filtered by color. Enchanted by nature. They said the YM hair underscore EP19 mullet, a burn hairstyle no longer clips with hats. The fertilize all crops interaction now functional on oversized crop plants with oversized crop fertilizer. Gnome brought to life for upgrades and repairs will no longer continuously upgrade toilets when composting container leading to toilets catching fire. This is for vampires. Vampire sims no longer constantly disappear and reappear during interactions. This is for paranormal. They say all nail polish in the fingernail category. Color YF body underscore SP18 dress shirt. This is for outdoor retreat. They say the GP01 Gen Fern plants no longer clip when placed on the roofs. This is glass top stage stairs stairs is now properly categorized under the decorations. This is for Realm of Magic. This is the glass top stage stairs is now properly categorized under the decorations miscellaneous category instead of the surfaces miscellaneous category. And then the YM top underscore GPO Evade vest shirt now displays correct swatches. This is for werewolves. The YF hair underscore GP12 mid wavy black hair displays properly when zoomed out in game. This is for the backyard stuff pack, I think. It said the YF tip underscore SPO8T boat neck now displays correct swatches. And then this is for Greenhouse Haven. When selecting green / wall, yellow swatches for the object. The door single tileable 3 tile set 1 thumbnail now displays the proper color. My bad, guys. I don't know how to read this stuff. And then lastly, the Sweet Slumber Party nails are now properly tagged for a masculine frame. I'm honestly kind of shocked that these are like the top reported concerns that they fixed. But yeah, guys, that's all the information for today. There is a bunch of other information with the corruption wasted smash pack that I'm going to cover in a separate video. But yeah, if you guys have made it to the end, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. This has been your boy Superior Simmer. I hope you guys have a good day and take care.